Hi everyone, my name is Dorothea. In this short video, I want to share with you my drawing process. This is a regular time lapse recorded in Procreate. I absolutely love this feature. I was drawing two main characters from Pixar's Elemental movie for my online lessons with explanations, but here on YouTube, I decided to share just the quick process with you. I hope that you're just like me and absolutely love not just watching someone draw, but also diving into the artist's thought process. It's such a meaningful and inspiring way to learn. As you've probably noticed, I'm the kind of artist who draws something ugly 10 times before getting to the perfect sketch. I always start with shapes and lines that make sense to me, then gradually refine them with more and more detail. Once the sketch feels right, I move on to filling in the main shapes with flat colors, and of course, I already prepared a color palette in advance. Next, I use shadows to gently shape the character's volume. At this stage, it's all about bringing out the three-dimensional form. Only after that, I move on to lighting. This is my favorite part of the process. And there is something magical about how light breathes life into the character, into the art. Suddenly everything feels alive and I just can't resist adding little details here, there. One of the most important things for me in this artwork was making the character's body feel really like water with all these color shifts, highlights and reflections. The more of that, the better. And I honestly think that glow is kind of my thing. I just love adding it everywhere. Without that final sparkle, the artwork never feels truly like finished for me. And there is one more thing that was really important for me. I wasn't exactly sure how I would end up using this character, whether I would draw a full background or just place this character, the PNG, somewhere on its own. It all had to feel right. So I added a little bit of transparency to the body. After all, it's all made of water. And also I changed the background color while working on it. Alright, moving on to the next character. This one is a bit simpler, but still super fun to work on. Just like before, we're starting with flat colors. Since this character is all about fire, it was really important for me to nail a strong and interesting silhouette. That's why I spent quite a bit of time refining those tiny wavy lines on arms and legs to look interesting. Now we're adding more shades. It's super important to show some movement and energy through the brush strokes. I wanted it to really feel like she is fire. She's literally burning. So after texturing her dress, I blended smoothly from deep red to orange, then into yellow, and finally I added more lemony tone in the hottest spots of the flames. Now we're down to the easiest and honestly the most fun part, giving her a great expressive face and adding all the little details until it just feels right. The key here is knowing when to stop, when to say, okay, that's enough. And finally, I place both characters side by side to see how they work together and make any final touch-ups if needed. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more videos. Bye bye!